Hello, everybody. Welcome back to MtG Flashback,
Magic.
our new series.
Yes.
So, like we mentioned last week, this is a series that comes out on Tuesdays, and you almost have to watch them in order in a way because it'll tell you.
It's the King of the Hills style.
Yeah.
So I'm once again playing the Cruel Brew.
Yeah, and this week I'm playing the winner from the voting that took place on Friday. Which, the choices were Elves, Demigod Dredge, Seasoned Walkers, and Blue-Red Delver. And you should know what won by the thumbnail already, but in case you don't, Seasoned Walkers took it. And the numbers, when we counted them, Elves was at 50, Demigod Dredge was at 70, Seasoned Walkers was at 98, and Blue-Red Delver was at 53.
So close to the 100.
Yeah.
And so with that, for the voting for next week, we have returning Demigod Dredge.
Yeah.
And
Blue-Red Delver.
Blue-Red Delver.
Yeah, and the other
Elves
two...
was the lowest, so it gets out.
Yeah. And obviously Seasoned Walkers won't be on there.
And Seasoned Walkers is because it's here now.
It's being featured today.
And so the new ones are Burn and Waste Not Storm.
Yeah, which a lot of you asked for. Now, I should also mention that, now it could have been for the giveaway, and it could have just been the excitement to get out there and vote. But we had, like, almost 400 comments to sift through, it's a lot for us, So thanks for that, and hopefully you do that again next week. So yeah, again...
Except this time it should be a straw poll.
It should be. But you should still comment, because we like reading your comments.
Of course.
A lot of people, well, not a lot, but a few people voted third party, which, okay, whatever.
Doesn't really work.
Somebody actually mentioned a legacy matchup, and I think you're kind of defeating the purpose of
a legacy
the
deck
show.
versus a modern deck would probably roll.
No, it wasn't even that. It was the whole matchup. It's like, hey, you should play like Bug Delver versus Legacy Dredge. Like that's not.
Eventually,
we might maybe
appear in the regular Fridays. But
so anyway, yeah. So again, and as you said, there's probably going to be a straw poll for this video in the link.
A little easier than going through comments and reading.
Yeah.
Them.
Doing a quick little Control F, look for keyword elves, or elf, whatever other words. I apparently can't talk today. So yeah, once again, your choices for next week. The winner of this matchup will face off against either Burn, Waste Not Storm, Demigod Dredge, or Blue-Red Delver. And we encourage you to get out there and vote.
Of course, you can also enter the Mr. Boopster. We'll be drawing this on Friday.
Yeah.
So you want to go into Friday's video to comment and leave just your favorite card now.
Yeah.
Because voting's done.
Yeah, voting's closed.
The other two new cards.
So there was two cards that I didn't show you last week because I didn't have them yet. But we have Elf Token, or Elf Warrior Token, and Wolf Token.
Yeah.
So those are in these piles, and four lucky people have the chance to win a stack of brand new tokens, including Mr. Boopster Reality Master. So yeah. Go check out last week's video in this series, leave a comment, and we will announce the winner of this on Friday.
Yosh.
Okay, so, with all that nonsense out of the way, we can do this. So, there's no reason to do anything fancy to decide who goes first. I lost
we've
last
already
week.
Decided the challenger goes first.
Yeah, so I will be going first, and we'll see you in Game 1. Alrighty, Game 1. Go ahead and show my hands. So, changes to this deck are very few from the original list. It has a sideboard now, obviously. And I think, other than land choices and new Nissa being in this deck, there's very little different from the video that features it. Your turn.
Mine is once again the same as last week's. That's what we got for a starting hand.
Whoop. Alrighty. I'm going to start things off with a Windswept Heath, which I'll crack, going to 19. And I think I'm going to be boring with this one and get a plain old Foil Forest. I guess it's not that plain because it's full art and foil, but...
Full art foil.
It's still pretty plain in the grand scheme of things. Now, if I would have got a plains, that would be even plainier.
Yeah. Probably also not very helpful.
No. I'm going to leave with the bird. Pass the turn. Oop.
Draw for turn.
You saw nothing.
I didn't actually.
It was just
So
a
that's
land
good.
anyway, so it doesn't make a difference.
Temple of Deceit. So, scry 1. Do we want that? I think we do. We're going to leave it right there on top. Let your go.
Untap. Draw a card. I'm going to go for an Oath of Nissa. So look at my top 3. Reveal a creature or land or planeswalker. Put it in my hand. I guess I'll get this Boros Garrison.
Yeah.
Very unexciting.
Could allow you to play that force the second time.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. And I'm thinking actually... yeah, so one of the cards I saw was Doubling Season, and I don't like that being at the bottom. So I'm going to play Misty, crack that, go to 18.
Unfortunately, can't find enchantments.
No. And I think I'll get... I guess it doesn't really matter, because this is in play. But I'll get a Temple Garden untapped, go to 16. Almost in range of getting Cruel Ultimatum 3 times to death, if that happens. I'll also cry a little if that happens.
Yeah. That'd be pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I believe we managed that last week.
Yeah, we did. I don't want to talk about
with
that.
the help of a Snapcaster Mage.
Go for a Sylvan Caryatid. Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Vert Catacombs. I'm going to crack that, going to 19. We're going to go down to 17. And I think we're going to find a Stomping Ground.
Okay.
I have a feeling that you have a Stomping Ground or something.
Yeah, it's the signed one.
Oh, that's what yeah.
I was doing all the hand
Superior
motions that I
one.
just told you anyway.
There's enough hand motions that I figured it was something like that.
Yeah.
Sure go.
Basically, I was just trying to say, hey, mine's better, because it's got writing on it.
It's got writing on it. It's got ink that'll help deteriorate the card faster.
Exactly. Well, I think I'm going to start by playing another Oath of Nissa, and since this is legendary, I'll let the one that I just played get sacrificed.
Why
But
not?
still get its abilities.
That you do.
Well, that's interesting, I guess. Probably take Sark and Vol.
Sark and Vol.
Luckily, I didn't hit a Doubling Season this time.
He can allow Birds of Paradise to actually
He
damage
totally
me.
can. It's awesome. Is that what I want to do, though? It's pretty sad. I think I almost want to do that. Do I do that? I think I do that. Untap Stomping Ground, going to 14.
Sark and Vol? I mean, I guess if you're casting him off Birds isn't attacking. But...
Yeah. Yeah, I think I do want to play him.
Sark and Vol!
So he'll go up. And that's it. Pass the turn.
So now it's like the decision making, like, do I attack him? With the curve
Or do you
card?
have one extra untapped mana?
Boop. I believe we're going to fund an island.
Sark and Vol, of course, much better if you have a Doubling Season, but he actually can get to 5 4/4s pretty quickly.
That he can.
Only takes 3 turns. And I'm playing against a deck that doesn't attack a whole lot.
Untap. Draw for turn. Well, that was not really what we wanted to draw. However, we do have a Serum Visions.
Serum Visions.
Draw.
I have this sneaking
Scry
suspicion that
2.
you missed a land.
Well, We did get a land off our one draw, so these don't really matter. Polluted Delta.
Okay.
And... what do we do? Is that what we do? I think it is. Polluted Delta, crack, going to 16.
Yep.
We're going to
You're pretty close to Emrakul range if that ever comes off.
I think we're going to find the Watery Grave. Untapped, going to 14.
Oh!
It's going to put ourselves in Emrakul range.
Well, considering I don't have a season or an Nahir in play,
Yeah, I'm not
it's
too...
pretty...
I'm more worried about, just
Yeah.
20 flying power in the air.
Yeah. That would be 2. Hey, 21 if I can... if he lives and I can pump things.
And we're going to go... Snapcaster Mage, giving Serum Visions Flashback.
Alright.
Serum Visions.
Sounds good.
Draw. Scry 2.
I mean, it doesn't. It sounds bad, but... You know how it is.
Yeah, somewhat. I think we're going to go 1 on top, 1 on the bottom.
Okay.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. I'm kind of about sick of seeing those. So... what do I do? I think I definitely go up with Sarkin.
Giving Bird 1 power.
Yeah, and Caryatid. He can't attack.
He can attack.
He does get a chance to shine for a few moments, a few glorious moments.
For just this turn, he can shout, "Come at me, bro!" at Snapcaster Mage,
Yeah, totally
and know
could.
he'd win the fight.
He totally
Unfortunately, Snapcaster Mage isn't going to be able to attack him, but
could. Yeah.
he can try. He can believe in himself.
I'm thinking...
I assume you don't have a Planeswalker that can make tokens if you didn't do that first.
No, I don't. I have a Tameo Field Researcher, which is a lot more exciting if you have a doubling season, because basically you just get an Omniscience and an Ancestral.
Which is pretty good for 4 mana.
Yeah. But for this turn, I think... well, you don't really have a way of removing Caryatid, so I'm not too worried about tapping down Snapcaster Mage. So I think I'm just going to go up to 5, choose up to 2 target creatures until end of turn. If either of those creatures deals combat damage, you draw a card.
Isn't it till your next turn?
Yes, until my next turn. Did I say until the end of turn?
Yes.
Yeah.
A little better than that.
These 2. Why not? I mean, he's never going to deal damage, but...
I mean, he could at the moment, but he has Defender.
Yeah. Subpest turn. Oh, actually, no. Sorry. Boros Garrison first. Forgot about that. No,
Picking up that forest.
Yeah.
Untap. Draw for turn.
So, attacking with Snapcaster,
Swamp?
probably a bad idea.
Probably. Yeah, because A, he gets blocked by the
Yeah.
0/3.
And he draws me a card.
And B, he draws you a card. And you
All-
are not me.
All reasons.
I think we have to go for Chandra the Firebrand
Ah.
and ping Sarkin Vol.
That will keep him at bay.
Fortunately, she can't keep both of them at bay.
No.
And Jergo.
Untap. Draw a card. That would have been nice a long time ago.
Now you get the doubling season.
What gave it away? Let me see. So I guess... play a forest. Cast a doubling season. Namesake of the deck.
Yes.
Unfortunately, this doesn't work with activating these because this is a cost. It's not an ability.
Yeah.
But it coming in with counters isn't a bit. It's a weird thing. It's a really weird thing. But, so I'll do that.
Unfortunately, the only planeswalker you could cast with the mana you have would not be worth it.
Tibble.
The deck.
Good old Tibbers. Yeah, he's definitely not in here.
You can't even ultimate him, so.
Yeah. Okay. Gonna go up with Tamio, and I'm gonna choose these two.
And then you're gonna pump the bird.
And then I'm gonna, well, it pumps everything.
Yeah.
But yeah.
More importantly,
gonna do that. And this just has to deal combat damage, right? Yeah. Just like Jesze. So I'll attack Chandra for 1, and that will draw me a card.
Oh, yeah.
And then tap Stomping Ground. Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn.
So remember, if Snapcaster comes in at all, I get to draw another card, which is sweet.
We're going to go up.
Yep.
And ping Birds of Paradise.
That's an interesting choice.
Then we're going to pay 5 mana.
Oh, Time Warp.
And we're going to take an extra turn after this one.
Sure.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Thing still applies with Snappy.
It does. It's until your next turn. So,
Which is this way,
Chandra,
it's never going to happen.
Yeah, it's got to ping Sargon Vol.
Ping Sargon Vol.
And then we're going to play... What do we play?
Another Time Warp? That'd be pretty good.
It would be pretty good. Fortunately, I think it's going to have to be a Sakura Tri-Builder.
All right.
And, yeah, it's not worth attacking.
Nope.
So it's your go.
Untap. Planeswalker, please. Well, that's not quite what the doctor ordered.
Tamio, both of them are going to be threatening ultimates now. Great.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna go up with Tamio. I'm gonna choose these two.
If they deal damage, you draw.
And then I'm gonna play a Noble Hierarch.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to pump my team and give it haste.
She could attack in for 2.
And I think I'm gonna attack Chandra the Firebrand for 2.
I mean, I can block Sakura Tri-Builder and sack.
Yep.
So no damage gets through. And luckily, it doesn't deal damage because it's dead now.
Yeah.
All it did was stand in the way and stab itself in the chest.
Well, it would have worked with this too. Like even if I played this first and then used this on him, I figured you were probably going to do that anyway.
Gonna do it,
so.
yeah. Either way, it really wasn't going to work.
But this way, I know that I'm not getting back swung for anything.
That is true.
And I'll play tap Steam Vents. Pass the turn. So next turn,
Untap.
both of these could go off. Potentially. I mean, one of them's not, but...
Upkeep.
Question
Draw
is,
for turn.
what are you more afraid of? 10 4/4s or 3 cards and I can cast anything for free?
What do we do here? Play Steam Vents untapped, going to 12.
Mm-hmm.
We double the next spell we cast this time.
Oh my god, really? Okay.
Tap for 7 mana. Cruel Ultimatum.
Alright.
So you get to sacrifice 2 creatures, lose 10 life,
Go
and
to
discard
4.
6 cards.
Emrakul.
And I get to draw 6 cards.
So do I draw... I guess this all happens at once, right?
One would resolve, and then the other one would resolve.
But, like, I discarded Emrakul, so would this shuffle back in before... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6. And we go up to 22.
Seems good.
And we can return 2 creatures from our graveyard to our hand. It's going to be these 2 Sakura Tribe Elders. And we're going to be discarding a few cards. Just a few. So which cards do we want to keep?
Well, you can attack if you want.
I guess, yeah. So that's true. I'm going to...
I do get to draw a card.
Act Neo.
Okay. She goes to 5, and I draw a card.
Now we're going to decide what cards to keep. That one. That one. That one. That one. That one. It's 5. 6. 7.
Okay.
So we're going to discard a Temple of Deceit, 2 Sakura Tribe Elders, and 2 Coiling Oracles.
Alright.
Keeping 7 cards. Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card.
What is the shenanigans of dragons?
So you're at 22.
That I am. Good old gaining 10 life.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it's 10 dragons now, not just 5.
So I think... I don't think there's any harm in leading with Oath of Nissa. So we'll look at our top 3. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Did you get a Sarkin Vol?
Sarkin Vol.
Yeah. It's going to be disgusting.
Okay, so... but the thing is... Well, I guess that's 40 power, so that would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would more than do it.
And it pumps.
Yeah, and I guess it does even pump it, doesn't it? So, yeah, that's what we're going to do.
There's no kill like
So I'm going to
overkill.
activate Sarkin Vol and make 10 dragons. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 4/4s.
And then we're going to... Why not? I will keep your Snapcaster down. And then we'll cast another Sarkin Vol.
Oh, no.
And even though he comes in with...
You could make 10 more dragons.
I could, but that would be horribly reckless in case you have another Cruel Ultimatum. So I'm not going to do that.
Horribly reckless.
So instead, I'm going to go up to 9 and give my team +1/+1 in haste. And then I will attack you for 50.
How about me for 45 and Chandra? I mean, may as well get her too.
Deal. Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, oh, you did have one.
I did it, yeah.
Yeah. See, my other thing was like that was what I drew off of your Snapcaster hitting me, and I'm like, oh, cool, I can go get Emrakul. And that will turn you off from Cruel Ultimatum, but it won't kill you in one hit because you gain 10 life.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
So
Sarkin Vol.
Sarkin Vol. So that was game 1, and now we're gonna go to sideboards.
So against you, removal seems pretty bad.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna get rid of those.
Some removal.
Some removal.
Lightning Bolt seems okay.
Yeah, lightning bolt. Anything that can still damage your planeswalker seems good, but
yeah.
Bituminous Blast cannot, so that seems pretty bad.
And like, I guess you could terminate a bird, but
yeah, spend 2 mana to terminate a bird.
Yeah.
Or an Abrupt Decay. I mean, Abrupt Decay can hit Oath, but you don't need Oath.
No, not really. Only if I draw my 1 Nicol Bolas could I potentially...
Lightning can limit you a lot. And
yeah, Lightning's really good.
It's kind of obvious.
Yeah. For me, honestly, I don't think I really change anything, because this isn't a creature deck, so these aren't really a thing. This isn't much of an artifact deck, so those aren't a thing. That's the same with the creatures. Graveyard, there is some graveyard shenanigans, but not a whole ton.
Yeah, like if you Cruel Ultimatum returning things, you have other problems. And Snapcaster Mage does exist, but...
Detention Sphere is good against Chandra, but I'm not too worried about Chandra, honestly. And Core Firewalker, can alleviate some damage, but I think I'd rather just have a bunch of stuff in. The only thing I would consider, probably, is Spellskite, because he can eat removal, but, I mean, A, you're boarding your removal out anyway, and most of the removal that's in your deck and in your sideboard doesn't really work with this anyway. Like, you're not going to be terminating a Planeswalker, so... Really, I don't think I change anything. Alrighty, game 2. Go ahead.
We've got... Doop, 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 doop. A hand.
I also have a hand. And I have some cards as well. 2 hands, in fact. Go ahead.
I think we're going to go for an island and an ancestral vision.
Ooh, that's a new one. I don't think we saw that at all last week.
I don't think we did. It was sideboarded out, so probably not.
Burb.
Untap. Upkeep. 3 turns remaining. Draw. I think we're going to go for Misty Rainforest. We're going to crack that, going to 19. I think we're going to go all the way down to 17.
It's pretty decent. For me, anyway.
For Stomping Ground.
So my guess is probably Tribe Elder.
I do have Coiling Oracles as well.
Oh yeah, Coiling Oracle. That too could be cast with this mana. Coiling Oracle is really innocuous, but it's one of my favorite cards. It just does a bunch of stuff.
Card Tribe Elder. Yeah. I especially enjoy it after Serum Visions when you know.
Draw a card.
But when its worst case scenario is drawing a card, it's pretty good.
Yeah, no kidding. I think this turn. Misty, crack. I will also go straight to 17. Mainly because I don't have any other basics in these colors. And I'll get something blue. I'm feeling something blue.
Something blah. Blah.
Like maybe Steam Vents.
Steam Vents.
Very steamy. Oops. And then I think this turn we go a little ham. Caryatid. Bird.
Burb.
Go.
End your turn. Crack that. We are going to find my swamp. Need triple black at the end, so
Yeah.
I want to start building to that.
Burb.
So, untap. Upkeep. 2 turns. Draw.
That will probably go off this game.
Here, I think we go for Sunken Ruins.
Yep.
That really helps us get to our black.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a sweet one in this deck.
And cards in hand.
I have 4 cards.
Well, we're going to go red.
I assume now I have 2 cards.
Now you have 2 cards. Lightning.
Elspeth and Growth Chamber. And I'll go to 14.
And then we're going to go for a little bit of Serum Visions.
All right.
Draw a card. Scry 2. We're going to put them like that.
Okay.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Well, that's good, I guess. Is that better, though? That's the question. I think it is. Yeah. Okay. I've made up my mind. Nahiri the Harbinger.
Oh!
Because she goes off pretty fast, so.
That she does.
Now I'm going to go up with it, but do I want to discard any of these to potentially draw something else? I think I do. And I think I'm going to discard Tameo Field Researcher to draw that, which is actually kind of what I wanted. And pass the turn.
Untap. 1 turn remaining. Draw for turn. We're going to go for a green and a blue.
Yep.
For Coiling Oracle. And we're going to reveal this breeding pool that we also seen with the Serum Visions.
Snake Elf Druid. That might also be why I like him, because he has 3 types.
He's a Snake
He's
Elf
a Snake Elf Druid.
We're going to play a Mountain.
You could put him in an Elf deck, and he reaps all the benefits.
Yeah, he does. While also being a snake.
Yeah. Which, that doesn't really mean anything, but
Well,
sweet.
Yeah, it's sweet.
Damn fine.
And it's your go.
I'm going to crack this. Going to 13. And I'm going to grab Tapped Temple Garden. Okay.
What can you do? You discarded Tameo. It's pretty certain that you don't have Doubling Season. I don't know why you'd get rid of Ancestral Recall and Omniscience.
No.
If you had the Doubling Season.
Yeah. If I had it, then that definitely would have been a mistake. Mind you, I only had 2 cards in hand. So if I had it, maybe I wanted to keep it instead.
Or you just not bother drawing.
Yeah, or that. But I think...
Is the nice thing about Nahiri.
Yeah.
It's not like Tybalt that forces you to discard. And at random.
Mm-hmm.
She lets you decide. She'll go up anyway.
You're at 17. You got a whole bunch of things you can do to my body.
And I'm drawing 3 cards.
I'm drawing 3 cards.
And we'll be at Cruel Ultimatum mana.
So I think...
Assuming I have a land drop. Which, once again, drawing 3 cards.
Yeah. I think we go up with her. And then I think we go for... I'm not going to actually use it. Just going up.
It's going up.
And then I think we go for Elspeth Knight Errant.
Yet another one.
And she will make a Fusti for me.
Ring-a-ding-ding. 1 Fusti.
AKA something to sacrifice the Cruel Ultimatum. Pass the turn.
End of your turn. I'm going to bolt Nahiri.
She goes to 5.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw 3 cards. Does say target player, but I'm going to be targeting myself.
You don't want to target Nahiri, or target me and redirect to Nahiri? By the way, you can't do that if anyone's actually wondering. That's not a thing.
For what?
You can't force a planeswalker to draw 3 cards.
No. Here, I think we go for... Snapcaster Mage, giving Blightning Flashback.
Yep.
We're going to cast Blightning, redirecting the 3 damage to Nahiri.
Okay, she goes 2. I discard Sarkhan Vol.
And we're going to start another Gravy Train. So I'm
Also
not sure
might
this
go
one's
off.
going to work.
It might go off.
It might. I mean, I have cleaned you out a bit. But
Yeah.
That Elspeth and jumping shenanigans.
There are shenanigans to be done. Untap. Draw a card.
Blightning
That's
should be
okay,
exiled.
I guess. Yes, it should. Of course, that one's not great, so I'm gonna discard Sylvan Caryatid, draw a card.
Yeah, you probably don't need more than 3.
That's actually
3
much
dudes.
better.
I believe you have like Nigel Bolas is the only thing that costs
pretty
more
much.
than 5 mana.
Pretty much. And at this point, I'm not drawing multiple cards a turn, most likely, so don't have to worry about casting multiple things at once.
No.
I think what I will do is tap 4 and play Garrick Wildspeaker.
Oh.
Not a bad man. And what's he gonna do? Kinda like flooding the board. But Overrun's also pretty appealing.
That's, yeah. Because you can make another Fusti in that time. And you do have birds.
That is 13 damage.
You have the 2 birds, right?
Yeah.
I think that's probably...
Yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to untap these. With Garrick, I used her. Going to make a
another
1/1. Blip.
Blip.
And I'm going to pass turn.
End of your turn. Gonna go to 16.
I very well could just get Cruel Ultimatum, but...
Watery Grave tapped.
I actually don't know how much that changes anything. I guess it puts you at more life, so...
Yeah, unfortunately it's life, or loss of life, not damage, so I can't redirect that to
Yeah.
Planeswalkers.
Wait, what are you at?
16.
16.
Untap.
All damage you've done yourself, I think.
Pretty sure. Upkeep. Draw for turn. Use a polluted delta.
Alright.
Enter go.
No Cruel Ultimatum. Okay. We might be in business. Draw a card. That was not good. But I can get rid of it, I guess.
Yeah, that's the nice thing. Is you don't have to keep it when you draw land.
Oh, that's interesting.
Uh-oh.
Is that good? I think that might be good. So... Used her. Haven't used Elspeth yet.
You kill me.
I don't think I can kill... Because this can attack.
So, 6 in the air.
Yeah.
Plus potentially 6 more in the air is 12. And I can soak up 2 from that, which is...
Yeah.
14 damage, or 13 damage.
Yeah, which is what I
Yeah.
said last time.
Not quite.
Pretty close this time.
Pretty close.
Yeah, not quite there.
I don't know what I'm drawing.
If this was a bird,
Yeah, that was a
pretty
bird.
good.
Or even a noble hierarch.
Yeah. So I think, let's see. So you probably have like a bolt. So whatever I fly would get bolted. But if I Garrick first, then you have to bolt prematurely. So that's what I'm going to do. Going to overrun with Garrick.
Yeah.
So now everything's out of bolt range, luckily. And then Elspeth is going to jump a soldier.
Yep. Looks like it's 4 more damage through.
And then I will attack you. It's all these men. So 6.
10 in the air.
Yeah, 10 in the air. And
4 on the ground.
4 on the ground.
Block 2 of it on the ground.
Sure.
That's 12.
Yep.
Go to 4.
Another Garrick.
Oh!
That's why I said that. Oh, that's very interesting.
Go up. Guarantee.
Yeah, I think so, actually. I think it will go up. Just put it. It leaves more threats that way. I mean, I could go down and make a beast, but you don't have any
beast could
hasty
get bolted,
dudes,
and then I have another turn.
Yeah. Of course, I
So I guess you
think
do have
you'd
the
point a
Elspeth.
bolt somewhere else, probably.
Yeah.
Pass turn.
We're gonna crack polluted delta. Go to 3. And we're going to find. I don't know. It's a steam vents tapped.
I think this way, even if you Cruel Ultimatum me, I'm not dead to it. And you're still dead to it. Unless you can fork it somehow.
Potentially 2 mana. Untap.
Well, you could have, like,
Upkeep.
Time Warp shenanigans, potentially.
Draw.
Like Time Warp Chandra, then Cruel Ultimatum twice.
Island. Serum Visions.
What have ye?
Well, we tried our best. Chandra. Chandra.
All right.
We're going to ping a bird.
Yow.
Enter go.
Okay. Draw a card. Ooh. I mean, I don't need it, but...
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's just gravy at this point.
Yeah. Do I just play it because it's sweet?
Yes.
I think so.
Oh, you need the bird even.
I do.
I'm pretty sure overrun.
Oh, yeah, and I can just jump one soldier.
You can jump a soldier and then you could overrun.
Nissa Vital Force. Who I'm just playing for the funsies.
I mean, is there a fancy permanent you can return?
No, but I'll make a 5/5 land. 5/5 forest.
You can return a Sarkin. Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, make a 5/5 forest.
Make a 5/5
and then
forest.
overrun it.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
And then jump it.
Go up with
Kill
her.
me with the forest, please. Jump the forest and then overrun and then just kill me with the forest.
Deal. So I'm going to do that.
It's a 9/9 forest with flying and trample.
Yeah.
I'm going to die.
I'm there. Actually, I'll kill Chandra too.
Yeah.
So why not?
Why not?
All right. So we only did 2. Do you want to do a third one? We're already like 45 minutes in.
Well, I mean, I lost, so I don't think we need to.
Yeah, I guess. So that was this matchup. I'm actually not too surprised, honestly.
No.
This seemed like a very good matchup
I
for
really
this deck.
didn't have a sideboard for
No.
all Planeswalkers deck.
No. To be fair, not many decks do.
That's true.
But yeah, so that was this matchup. So next week, Season Walkers will return against either Burn, Waste Not Storm, Demigod Dredge, or Blue Red Delver, and you have to vote.
I get to be, and I get to pilot it.
Yep. You get to pilot it, and you guys in the audience get to vote in the link that's going to be in there, where I'm pointing with my finger. Yeah, and we will see you on Friday, and with our regular content, and then we'll see you on Tuesday with the next episode of this.
Bye.